to now review the other version of Wildberry by EOS. I just reviewed the Rachel Roy version of it, but according to the EOS fan page on Facebook, they claimed that the breast cancer awareness pack version is slightly different, so I don't know if they were just talking about aesthetically or if they're talking about the actual scent or flavor or whatnot, so I figured just in case, I'd pick it up, and if all else fails, at least I'd have a newer one for when this one expires. I'll still have one on hand. Anyway, first I'm just going to point out the packaging before I go and defile it by cutting it up. I'm probably going to leave this one in here and have that be part of the EOS giveaway too, so it's like unopened, but yeah, so you can see on here it's got all the pink breast cancer awareness stuff and has inspirational words on it. Courage, hope, caring, strength, believe, and love. But yeah, it's just Wildberry here and Strawberry Sorbet here. On the back, it's pretty plain, but it does have the little bit where it says, a portion of the proceeds will benefit breast cancer research, which is always nice. That it's limited edition. This one expires in August of 2018, so it's got another year on it beyond this one. Let's see here. And then the description on this one. Show your caring side with our all-natural Strawberry Sorbet and limited edition Wildberry lip balms packed with nourishing shea butter and antioxidant-rich vitamin E, leaving your lips super soft and sensationally smooth, a beautiful way to support a great cause. Not a whole lot else that we don't already know about it. It's just got the ingredients list, and yeah, that's about it. So, I'm going to try and carefully cut across here. See if I can do it without completely wrecking it. It's a tall order for me, but I'll try and do it on a diagonal, maybe. Should use smaller scissors, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay, I got this. Whoop. Yeah, well, it'll have a little slit in it for whoever ends up with that portion, but it is what it is. Now, I find it interesting that this is another one that packaged it this direction instead of the up and down ways in the pack. I'm not sure if maybe this is just a newer thing EOS is doing now with the carded ones as opposed to the ones that are just shrink wrapped, but they are a bitch and a half to get out of the packaging without just cutting into it, so gotta do it the hard way again. Little slit up the side. Okay. And I think I got this. Yep. Okay. So, dust it off because it's got a little bit of crap on it. And right off the bat, I do notice it's a slightly lighter shade of pink than the Rachel Roy one. See, side by side, this one's a little bit more purpley, this one's a little more pinky, and this one does not have the wings on the top. But it does have that same sort of texture to the outside, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Just your typical dome, very shiny because it's brand new. I think this one has more scent to it, but maybe because it's newer. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's just because this one's a little bit older that this one has more scent to it. That one smells more waxy, but as they age, they tend to do that. But, yeah, that's pretty nice. It's just a sort of nondescript berry scent, in my opinion. You can tell that it's different from the Strawberry Sorbet one, at least now, because the other one, it's so faint that it kind of smelled just like that. This one, in my opinion, almost smells like the pomegranate raspberry one. Almost. It's slightly different, it's slightly more berry-ish, you know, but you can't really put your finger on what berry specifically. So, for whatever that may be worth to you. But yeah, so I mean, format-wise, just the dome, and packaging-wise, from all sides, the bottom. Nothing really out of the ordinary for EOS here. But yeah, so I'll go over the usual stuff that I do. It is natural and organic. It's once again limited edition, but probably even more so limited edition than the Rachel Roy one, because they were selling that one for a while. I'm also noticing that the edges around here for the thumb indent are a little bit sharper in how they were cut. It's almost like they did it a little more cheaply. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can see some of the whitish edges from just how quickly it looks like it was cut, as opposed to this one where it's very smooth. See the difference here? Kinda, sorta. Not really? Okay. But yeah, so it's got the same amount of product in it, just 1/4 of an ounce. Price point, because it was in a 2-pack, it did cost more, plus it's going to a good cause. I unfortunately don't think No, I paid $8 for this through the EOS website, come to think of it. But yeah, sturdiness-wise, because it's got that slightly different texture than most EOS, I feel like this one's more susceptible to scratches. It looks like I almost kind of already did it on one spot. That was quick, but yeah. So you do have to be careful about that, but other than that, they're pretty hardy, so I wouldn't worry too terribly much about it. But yeah, no SPF, no medication. Already described the scent, so time to try it on. As usual, as with all EOS, it just goes on clear. So, although I am noticing the wax on this one's a little bit more yellowy than on the Rachel Roy one, which was more white. It's just always a spectrum with the color of the wax for EOS. Okay, drying the lips. Yeah, it doesn't feel the same as the Rachel Roy one, believe it or not. There actually legitimately is a difference here. I like the Rachel Roy one so much I'm let down now. And you can tell it's not as shiny as that one was either. I mean, it's got some shine, but it's not as shiny as that was. That sucks. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just, I was expecting it to be just like the other one. Yeah, this one feels a little bit thinner than that one. It's still creamy, but not as creamy. It feels a little greasier. That does have some flavor to it that I didn't pick up on with that one. There is a little tiny hint of berry flavor here, so that's nice. But yeah, that's a bummer. I was really hoping it was gonna be just like that one. Aw. But yeah, moisturization-wise, I guess this is more typical EOS territory in how it feels on my lips. I mean, you can tell it'll do something, but not as fantastically well as that one. Longevity-wise, it's probably about your standard 1 to 2 hours. But wow, that's just so disappointing. I really thought they were going to be identical to each other. Aww. Well, since I was comparing them side by side here, I don't think I need to do a separate comparison video on these, but wow. I'm really let down. Aw. Yeah, I'm actually going to rate this one lower than the Rachel Roy would of supposedly the same scent. There's just... That's so weird. Who would have figured, you know? I think I'm gonna rate this one a 6 because I'm so let down. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not that I dislike the scent or anything. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's not that I dislike it. It's just that it does not stand up to the original version of it, and that really is a huge letdown to me. That is the only reason that I'm knocking it down. Not 1, but 2 points. So, that's about all from me. As usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Did you get both versions of this? Did you find what I found in that there definitely is a difference between the two and the second one is not quite as good as the original? Let me know in the comments. Or, again, anything else. And I forgot to mention this in with the other video, and I almost forgot now, but I'm fixing it now. Shout out to Mariah Daw, who actually asked last summer for a shout out when I got around to doing the Wildberry EOS, and I promised I would. True to my word. I don't even know if she's still viewing my videos or not, but if she is, hey, sup? And if anyone else wants a shout out, all you ever gotta do is ask and let me know which product you'd like it to be on. And if I've got it, cool, I'll write it down in my schedule. And if it's not one I've got, I'll either plan on getting it or I'll ask you to pick another one. So anyway, that's about all for now. So till next time, bye!